Out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon, the sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. How are you reading the formation?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Grealish, has been hugely impressive with the way he's matured. A wonderful passer and able to just dribble past people without necessarily having any real pace to do that. He loves exerting his influence, especially in those central areas. And I can't really recall an attacking midfielder in more control of his game than him.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too, no doubt the fans. And he shoots! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead!
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Arsenal gain their reward with an early goal. And it's played forward. Beto finds himself offside. Saliba, Gabriel, Eze, Rice, and here's Martinelli, brilliantly cut out. Mikolenko, Dewsbury Hall, Idrissa Gueye, aim forwards. Great defending, strong and determined.
Beto really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Martinelli. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Eze, excellent challenge there, uncompromising, caresses it through, he's got to be in here! Moved on forwards. Now it's Madueke. Shot at goal!
Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Idrissa Gueye, gently done.
Beto really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Zubimendi. Rice. Arsenal are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Nkapuyi. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Rice head over towards the opposite flank. Madueke. Proves too strong. Coleman, good-looking ball. Nkapuyi. Eze. Madueke chasing after it. Gabriel cuts it out. Saliba forwards and with intent. Out to the left it goes. Out for a throw. And it's played in. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's really well manoeuvred. Timber, and the keeper's got it again. Eze into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And he cuts out the supply. Out to the right. And it's Coleman. And he thumps it clear. Gueye. Has crossed into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Eze. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Arsenal are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
He's got away! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Over to the left. In with the challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tries a deft little ball. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Cross goes in there. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Gabriel shifted upfield. Saliba. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Idrissa Gueye. Alcaraz played out to the left flank. And that could set him on his way. Dewsbury Hall. A chance to play it in. Referee has just said play on.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Timber forwards and with intent. That has been knocked clear. That'll be a throw. Lovely bit of skill. Can he deliver? Aimed in towards the centre. Branthwaite gets rid without sophistication. Well, they can break here. Coleman. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the counter is on. Coleman gently done. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Madueke. Oh, it's come loose. Dewsbury Hall. And it's Dewsbury Hall. Goes for a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Time for a change in personnel. Zubimendi. Martinelli. Nkapie has it out wide and in space. There are a few waiting for it. Rice. And here's Martinelli. Rice has been caught there, it's a foul. Now the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's McNeil. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's nice. Nkapie does really well to win the ball there. Rice. Moved on forwards. Spread out to the left. Martinelli. Time to deliver. Succumbs to the pressure.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And claimed it back swiftly. I think we're just about done here. Alcaraz played with finesse. And that has been clubbed away. And here's McNeil. McNeil chooses to go cross-field. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Greenish, it's played into the area. Rice have it back. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Arsenal have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all.